Good morning, good afternoon, and a very good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Game of Thrones. You are here with Morris, and at the end of the last part, we just switched out characters once again. We're here in King's Landing,
what's happened to your family.
hanging with Marjorie,
I feel your pain as if it were my own.
which is never a bad thing.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining, and your poor family as well.
I need your help.
I need your help, my lady.
Of course, and I will help you in any way I can.
I don't trust the
There's
Tyrells, I never
another
have
matter
done.
we must attend to first.
They
You
seem
must
really friendly and
understand there are
nice,
limits to what I can say,
Oh, yeah, of course we'll
especially
help.
here in King's Landing.
but
now
only when they
joined the
get something
Queen.
out of it.
To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me
There's
this
always a
morning
catch.
outside the royal sept.
With the Tyrells.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full of mirth as she said it.
I'm
no
not
traitor.
a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
Is that the actual actress? It
I
sounds, their
cannot
voice sounds a bit
afford
deeper.
any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What
What
would
do I say?
Find a way to appease her.
Oh, God.
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
No, she wants to hear that I'm a traitor.
See if
I'm
the
not
Queen
saying
Regent
that.
is ready to receive us.
Oh, God. A meeting with Cersei. I'm not ready for this. I'm not really sure what to think about switching up characters either, because I would hate to think that something that I say as one character
You'll be
affects,
fine. I know you will.
you know, I'll have to
You
deal
may
with it
feel
later
one
as somebody
thing,
else,
but
you know?
must say another.
Feel one thing, say another, got it. Got it, easy. Standard Game of
Good
Thrones.
luck.
Lie through your teeth about everything. Lie about lying. Oh, God. This is it. I could die right here. Oh, and Tyrion's there as well. Tyrion will back me up.
You can do this.
Oh, God. Oh, I have to walk towards him. Oh, my God. Everyone's chatting about me. I can hear them whispering in the darkness. All four of them.
Ah,
No.
Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
He looks comfy.
With your permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Cersei, you're a bitch. Sorry, that I should not
I am honoured.
have
Your
started
Grace.
with that.
Yet not honoured enough to kneel, I see.
Well,
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
I don't know what she wants to
Is
hear.
your family loyal to the king?
Yes.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Our loyalty
House
never
Forrester's
wavers.
Loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
But things are different in the north. They were our
Of
wardens.
the North, we all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Yes. Tyrion knows.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl
What?
did say their loyalty was unwavering.
She has a talent for equivocation, yet I question what she really thinks.
I'm kind of dodging the questions
Is
here a
your
little bit.
house
I'd be a
willing to
great
swear
politician.
fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
You know what? Bolton also served the Starks. He's the new
He is
warden.
the warden of the North.
I thought that was a bit too
He is.
sarcastic.
And I the Queen Regent, and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions.
Oh god,
on
Tyrion
that
sees
day.
through it all. Maybe I should be queen.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances.
Yes,
There
let's
are
all be
ships and
friends.
shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies.
I
I'm
can
told
I
there
can
are
sort that
others who
out.
would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Yeah.
Foster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yep. Seems
You'd
fair.
be ashamed to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor myself.
Your Grace.
I never stay silent, by the way.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Well, actually, no, yeah, Tyrion's right.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall?
No,
Our
no,
dear Marjorie
definitely not.
was
Can't blame him.
betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, see, there you go. Classic
Can we
example.
fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
You know what? I'm not
I won't
judging.
judge her, Your Grace. I wasn't there. I didn't face her decisions.
I avoided the
Aren't you a
question.
delightful girl? If only one could flit through life without ever holding an opinion of their own.
This is what
There's
Game
a
of Thrones
point
is
to this.
about.
I hope you find it quickly.
God, they see through it.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question.
Got it.
And if your
Writing
loyalties
it
were
down.
to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
You know, I would.
I'm sure she
Let the
would.
girl answer the question.
I won't be conflicted. I won't
My
be conflicted.
loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games.
I'm
Who would
really
you
rubbing her up
choose?
the wrong way here. You know, I'm I don't like the Lannisters. Oh man, you know what? No, I'm not gonna be.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace.
I'm not gonna be kind of.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
I'm not gonna be bent towards the Lannisters here.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
I love Tyrion.
I'm not quite sure what to make of her. Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl, but not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Probably just throw Marjorie in this shit, but there you go. I think that went well.
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord
Thanks.
Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
Oh,
You were
subtitles
brave
freaking out a
to
little
declare
bit.
your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting.
I wasn't
I
trying to
wasn't
please
trying
it.
to please her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can.
That is a good way
She
to live.
threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard. not her.
What are you suggesting?
What's your
suppose
game,
the crowd
Tyrion?
could be persuaded to secure Ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I
don't wanna
Sansa
just-
I will join her for dinner tonight.
Throw myself
3
into things I don't
beautiful
fully
bottles
understand
of
right
rose
now.
wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
I believe you.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
Yeah, not so great.
More than a little intimidating.
Could have been better.
Didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather difficult. But at least it's over now.
Yeah, I don't think that it
Lady
is.
Marjorie has spent the entire day
think
working
it's
on
only
the
just
seating
begun.
arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
The 9th-born sons.
Sir Jamie. I wouldn't
Wow.
mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
Now, why don't you just behave yourself,
It's
alright?
true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour,
He is quite
which I
handsome.
doubt is Dornish for wife.
He's quite handsome.
Quite handsome.
And quite passionate.
Normally not a fan of the
Almost
beard,
like
but he pulls it off, you know?
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future
Oh god, the
husbands.
Mountain versus the Viper was like
Although, marrying
unbelievable.
a king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Nope.
He does have a certain look about him. And
I don't
want
wanna
to
be queen.
treated Lady Marjorie well.
I don't want to be queen no matter who I'd have to marry.
Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the 7 Kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden.
Yay.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Well,
Soz.
Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
Hey, you know
This is
what?
not
I
a
just
game.
pledged
It's a
loyalty to
battlefield.
you.
Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
She knows where I am.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Tell you, I'm getting
Do
way
you
too
agree?
involved in this story. Like, last episode was rough.
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
we'll ask her for help. You can't say that and then not ask. Just be like, there's been something really, you know, it's been bothering me for a while now. I don't want to talk about it. Come on.
I did have a favour to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to
It's what
say,
the Game of Thrones
in
is.
front of Sarah. There are no
Just
secrets between us.
Bartering constantly.
It's about my family.
Tell you, there aren't many shows actually that
I trust her.
that I want to be involved in so much. You know, I prefer to speak alone.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Like that, I find myself getting caught up in while I'm watching it. You know, like the Red Wedding is the classic example of like, oh my god, I can't believe it. I can't believe my eyes.
Ask.
Mum needs help.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
Pretty ballsy move.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know, my lady, and I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise. But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
I'll be in your debt.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
No one could resist that line in this world.
I don't know, Mira. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't fear, Cersei.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother.
Ooh, look at that little smirk there. She's getting into this.
Within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
She's playing the game now.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
That was a much better negotiation, I thought. Back on the King's Road. Oh god, I'm not going to end up killing another few guys, am I? Whoa there! Hold there, hold there, hold there. Hold on.
7 hours.
Oh my god, what is going on here?
Let's play a little game.
Oh god, it's Ramsay.
Did you know my ancestors?
Oh god, I felt that one.
Enemy with a coat.
Jesus. I'm not getting involved. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do? Oh, no. I'm gonna get seen.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice.
Oh no.
But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man
Oh,
holds
oh no, no,
few
no.
secrets,
Get back in, get back in.
But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Oh shit.
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There.
I gotta say, Ramsay Snow is such a good character.
Hear that? heard something.
Stay still. Just because you think Joffrey is a right bastard, and then Snow comes along and it's like Joffrey was a kitten compared to this guy.
We've wasted enough time already.
Look at that. Look at that Metal Gear Solid skill coming in handy right there. Strange how they just throw in these major characters all in Chapter 1. I didn't expect that to be the case. I thought they'd spray it out a little bit. Oh god, I gotta check this guy. Ah, Jesus, my dog's going crazy again. Jack, would you stop it? And we're back. And I got a cup of tea as well. Just because, why not? That dog, honestly, I'm gonna have to start playing this when the dog is not about and agitated for no reason. Alright, let's check you out, mister. Oh, you don't look like you're in the best of conditions. Oh, man. Rough. That was a weirdly short scene.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Well, did they see the show just before?
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
Lot to live up to.
The Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
That's not a very good nickname, I don't think. Or title, not really a nickname, is it? But it's like, what can we say about this guy?
He was
I don't know, he's pretty tall, isn't he? Let's just call him the Tall, that'll do. What will they call me?
What will they call me? That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect?
Ethan the Moonwalker.
But your father did not bear this responsibility alone.
People will remember that name.
He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Well, let's round up the candidates. Let's have like an apprentice-style process, you know? We send them on different tasks.
Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
Oh, that's me.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan.
Who is this man?
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
He's not from the wall,
This
is he?
house is doomed.
Why did he cut out his dialogue then?
Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Ah, stealing. Oh man, we take your hands for that one.
I've no wish to die.
We'll take one of them anyway.
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Ah, you're riling up the masses now. Can't have this.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Then you admit.
Most of us won't even live to see it.
Ugh. Together we'll. Nah, then you admit
Then you
the crime.
admit to the crime, in front of all gathered here.
I am only what this house made me. You cannot expect a man to live on loyalty alone.
Many have done before you. Stop
You
kicking him.
address him as Lord.
Trying to have a conversation here.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
There you go.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the wall.
Could send him to the wall. Oh man, I don't know what to do.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord.
You just
Please,
admitted you stole.
My lord, my family depends on me.
Jesus, what would I do? I'd probably take the fingers. Oh god. Take the fingers.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironwrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
Help! Please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
My lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out.
I'll do it.
I will carry out the sentence.
Hey, if we learn anything from Ned Stark.
This is injustice, my lord!
What is it? The man who gives the sentence. Oh, man. Wow, that really was no mercy. Your house will remember this judgment. Because it will scar them for life. Yeah, the man who... What was it? The man who gives the sentence must give the punishment as well. I don't know what the exact line is, but something like that. Something like that
was
effect.
Certainly unpleasant. But a lord must meet our punishment when it's due.
Hey, you're a
Just yourself,
Meister, aren't you? Just sew him back on.
You can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You've heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen
Get
again.
the job done.
But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
That guy who did all the
Someone
kicking.
you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who would you
Who
choose?
do you think I should choose?
There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office.
Oh, that's cool.
Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house.
I agree.
Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
I'll make the
I'll
right
make
choice.
the right choice as Sentinel.
Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
You got it. I thought that went well. I mean, the man only stole a couple of things. I'm not going to send people to the wall for just stealing a bit of whatever. You know what I mean? We're not running low. I mean, we make weapons and shields and things, don't we? We're not exactly running short. Alright. What do we got? What do we got going on over here? There is a lot happening. Just trot over here. Look at the food.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord.
I require 1 whole
I'll make
pig.
it count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't.
How long could we last?
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there
not the
are
Bolton style.
steps we can take.
They won't wait it
Past,
out.
We've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
If that's what's necessary to keep the house safe, then we must.
Aye, a hard choice.
God, I'm an
But it's
evil
what
man.
has to
And
be done.
I'm really sort of
I'll
taken to
see
this
to the
lordship
arrangements.
rather easily. Ugh, great. I just stole from people. Cool. Alright, let's talk to him.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Oh no, I don't want to just... Like... Hang on, no, let him return to his
No,
views.
it's nothing. I just need to walk and clear my head.
Thing is, he seems rather level-headed. which is great. And you're thinking, oh yeah, he'd be the fine choice. But I'm pretty level-headed anyway. You know, I reckon I go with the other guy.
Ethan.
Because, you know, I need somebody to say outrageous things to me.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do.
You need that balance.
Punishment, no matter how warranted.
Oh no, my sister hates me.
But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow.
Where are you going?
Where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this.
I'd let him go.
Try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
I must be firm.
I must be firm. I'm not a boy anymore, and there is too much at stake.
The Lord's work can harden a man. It's true.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face.
I like how an hour ago I was playing hide and seek, and now I'm just dishing out judgments like they were nothing.
If I may be so bold...
Take the food from everyone. Chop off that man's hand.
He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why are you so sure?
Sir Royland is the man you want.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side.
Exactly.
Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
That's exactly what I was saying just before. And there you go. Snow's not going to listen anyway.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
I gotta take this. I do actually have to pause it for now, guys. This episode's kind of running away with me, what with the interruptions.
Did she?
But yeah, thank you very much for watching this episode of Game of Thrones, and I do hope to see you all in the next part, guys. I will see you in a bit.
But right
see you
now,
later.
I'm more concerned about you.